Welcome to Homestead Reptile. In today's episode on morph history, we're going to go over the blushing trait. So this is a very interesting trait. So the blushing trait is red recessive. So blushing is right under the chin. You'll see a little red. Here's an example. She has a little red chin, and sometimes you'll see a little red cheeks. So this is an example of a blushing trait. So the blushing trait is, again, a characteristic characterized by red rosy cheeks, red throat. It has been proven to be an indicator of being heterozygotic for red base. So if you have an animal that has red blushing under the chin, it is likely to be holding a recessive red trait. So you can take that animal that has that recessive red trait, the blushing under the chin, and if you pair him to a red-based animal, you'll produce red-based animals. So that's really cool about that it's an indicator that it's holding a red trait. And you see this is a red gecko. So if I paired that guy to this lily white, half of the offspring would come out having a red base, which is awesome to have and awesome to know, because maybe you don't want red animals. Maybe you want to keep red out of your animals altogether. Then you don't want an animal with a blushing throat because it is recessive for red. So the blushing trait is just an indicator, and there aren't too many indicators in the hobby for crested geckos if it's carrying a certain recessive trait, and this is just one of them. The blushing under the chin, it's red. You can see right here, you see that blushing. It means he's het for red. So like I said, it's been proven. So the most common animals to have blushing under the throat are lavenders. So it's been proven that if you have a lavender who has blushing under the chin and you pair him to a red-based animal, he will produce red-based animals. And I would say it's mostly common in lavenders because lavenders are mixed between two of the primary base colors. So normally it is red and black or yellow and red that make lavenders, and most of the time it's red and black that makes lavenders, or black and yellow. So if it has that blushing, it just means it's recessive for red, and it's just a great indicator to know what you're working with, and it's a great hint to tell you, is like, hey, look, it has blushing under the chin, I'm recessive for red. It's pretty nice to have something like that in your collection if you want to produce more red-based animals without having to have a ton of red-based animals. So this guy has multiple stacked genes hiding out in him that I can use in a ton of other animals. Quick episode today, so like and subscribe.